What's crazy is somebody actually thought this was okay. Do not love the world, the things of the world. Don't try to be like the world. Don't try to please the world. There might be old aspects of your life where when you were once in the world and you became a believer, that you might think it was cool. And so how about, I got a good idea. Let's bring it into the church. Stop. Don't do that. Especially some of the songs, but even more than that, some of the dancing. There are just some things, ladies especially, be careful about what you wear. Remember, you should adorn yourself modestly. That's a problem that we're going to see here. But then also how you move your body. If you are singing and you happen to just want to move, be careful how you dance. Don't dance like you see them dancing on the videos or in these clubs. It's not a good idea. Now, this is already starting off bad. I don't know what's happening here. One, I think the outfit that this young lady is wearing is a poor choice. Again, there are men there, and you're going to have men who might not be as saved as they need to be, might not be as strong as they need to be, who might be struggling with lust. And then here you come and you put on display for them something that they might have to struggle with. This is bad. I don't think that's see-through, but it looks, you know what it is? It's definitely for the clubs. It's definitely for the streets. Same thing with the background dancers. The little sashaying and putting your hands on the hip and turning around, the little sexual look and behave. The biggest problem is not just them doing so, because you know what? Maybe they're just young. Maybe they're just immature. Maybe they don't know any better. But you know who should know better? You know who absolutely should know better? The pastor. The people that gave approval to them to get up. Even if they didn't have an idea of what they were going to dance like, what they're going to be wearing. Once you saw that, you know what? Nope, cut the music. This ain't happening. Clearly, they felt comfortable in this church. Now, I'm going to show you something that's even worse than this. You think that's bad? I'm going to show you something that's even worse than this. Before I do, I want to go to a passage. And I don't know that folks actually know this about this particular passage, what's happening here. You all know the story of Esther and what happened in the book of Esther, what was going on there. Well, the reason why she became queen is because the previous queen decided that she is not going to dishonor herself in the way that the king wanted her to. The king got drunk and decided that he wanted her, Vashti, to dress a certain way. And so in Esther chapter 1, verse 10, on the seventh day when the heart of the king was merry with wine, he commanded Mehuman, Biztha, Harbona, Bigtha, Bactha, Zethar, Carcas, the 7 eunuchs who served in the presence of King Ahasuerus, to bring Queen Vashti before the king with her royal crown in order to display her beauty. Apparently, Vashti was beautiful. Nothing wrong with that, but he wanted to put her on display. But Queen Vashti refused to come at the king's command delivered by the eunuchs. Then the king became very angry, and his wrath burned with him. Then the king said to the wise men who understood the times for it, was the custom for the king to speak before all who knew law and justice. And so his question was, hey, what should I do? According to the law, what is to be done with Queen Vashti? Because she did not obey the command of the king. Well, here's what Vashti didn't care about. I am not going to put myself on display. Listen, this wasn't her coming to show her beauty. Hey, y'all, look how beautiful my wife is. No, this was something that she felt was just wrong. Later on, the king, after he punishes her, he comes to his senses and realizes he was wrong. Not to get to that particular point, but just for Vashti. what she said, what she thought, I'm not doing. I am not going to put my beauty and more than likely her body on display for anybody. Was it some sort of dance that he wanted? Was it for her to just kind of show her body off or show her? No, I'm not going to do that. Why? Because she understands. And granted, this isn't even someone who is, I don't think, it doesn't tell us, someone who is a Jew who understands what God commands and how to be holy. No, this is a woman. It used to be that women knew how to behave and act like and dress like women in a tasteful fashion, in a modest way, not to show off something as though that you are, in some cases, maybe desperate. You want to be a sex symbol. I can promise you this, if you want to be a sex symbol, you are going to have a lot of sleepless nights. You're going to have a lot of heartache. You're going to have a lot of problems that are going to come with that, because what you're going to attract, you're not going to want to keep. And I said I had another video I wanted to show you guys that this is worse. And apparently this is at a church. This is a church or some sort of church celebration. I guess someone says, I guess she's some sort of artist. I've never heard of her before. I'm not sure what country this is. It's in English, so maybe this is in the islands. Maybe it's here in America. I have no idea where this is. This is bad on so many levels. Y'all forgive me. Now, when you stop this, it says Holy Family Catholic Parish. I'm told this is a church. I don't know if this is. I hope I'm wrong. I hope this is not a church. If it is, shame on everybody there. Everybody there. None of you are saved. If you are, you guys must have just got saved 2 days ago. This is, and truth be told, this shouldn't even be outside of a church. And we see folks dressing like this outside of a church. And so if they dress this way, normally they think, well, it's okay, kind of come as you are. What does the Bible say, though? Speaking of Holy Family Catholic Parish, Peter says, like the Holy One who called you, be holy yourselves, also in your behavior. Ladies, again, adorn yourself modestly. You don't want the kind of attention that is going to come with this. What you are attracting, I promise you, you don't want that kind of attention, especially in church. And if you think it makes you feel comfortable, just, again, think about your brothers who are there who don't need to see that. This is over the top. Either one of these, you got these young ladies parading themselves because someone didn't tell them you don't have to. Someone didn't tell them that your worth is more than how you present yourself in this particular packaging. And so therefore, if you see this, that's just a bad idea all the way around. And again, shame on the leadership of this particular church.